According to the American Psychological Association, money is the leading cause of stress among American workers. No surprise there. But what is a surprise is how stress over money takes both a mental and physical toll on workers, impacting health-related costs and reducing productivity. In fact, listen to this. 44% of full-time employees worry about their finances at work, and 29% spend time at work dealing with personal financial problems. So what can be done to help people with their financial worries? Elizabeth Halkos, Chief Operating Officer from Purchasing Power, is here this morning to discuss this issue. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. So let's talk about that number, 44%. That's really significant. So why are so many people worried about money?
So there are a number of factors at play here. And I think about the Purchasing Power typical customer. You've got a working mom. Let's say she's got 3 teenage boys at home. She's divorced. She's got a stable job, but that income is just not enough to support the growing needs of her family. And more likely than not, she probably has a credit card balance. She's got monthly expenses that she cannot pay for. And like many Americans, in fact, over 60% of Americans don't have emergency savings in place when an emergency comes up.
And all of that impacts our lives, let's be honest, not only our daily lives, but in the workforce as well, correct?
The challenge is that individual who's in that situation takes those financial issues to work. And we know, according to our research, that employees are spending at least 4 hours a week on these issues, at least. And the most important part of that is that it's not only affecting their financial stress, but financial stress is tied to productivity. It's also tied to their overall health and wellness and their well-being. In fact, they can link financial stress to heart disease and things like that.
So what can companies do to help their employees and help, reduce their concerns?
Purchasing Power began as a program to support the average working American family, looking just to simply improve their quality of life without having to be distressed over the financial holes that are so difficult to get out of. If you think about the many different options that are out there in the market, other credit cards where they just have extended payments and
you never pay them off.
They can't pay them off.
Exactly. So how does Purchasing Power work, and how does it alleviate that?
So we partner with employers, and we're offered as a free voluntary benefit through their organization. And employees are able to purchase products through payroll deduction. And if you think about it, like many working moms out there, I'm a working mom with 2 young kids. It's expensive. You've got many hats to wear. You are taking your kids to school, to the doctors.
Absolutely.
You're working. You've got to be so many different people. We are one of the many tools out there that employees can take advantage of, offered by their employer to help and support their financial wellness.
So let's say I'm an employee. I know this benefit is there for me. What kind of products do I get online? What's out there for me?
Wow, there's so many things that we offer. Everything from computers, appliances, sports equipment, home improvement products, travel, online education, automotive services, tires. We offer over 50,000 products. So we work with the employee and try to really understand if there's things that we're not offering, we add it to the offering. And more importantly, if the employee doesn't have a program like ours offered through their employer, they can always ask their HR group to add it to their benefits package.
So if an employee says, I need to get a computer for my son. I don't have the credit, I don't have the cash. How would this help that person? Walk me through that.
Sure. So here's how it works. So you have Purchasing Power as a benefit through your employer. You're able to come through our portal, make a purchase. So let's say you buy an iPad, or let's say you buy a washer. Your washer breaks at home. You purchase the washer, and then the payments are set up through your employer over 6 to 12 months through payroll deduction.
Oh.
So it's very simple, very easy, very convenient. And for the employee, unlike so many other options out there, there are no late fees, there's no interest, there's no extended payments. What you see is what you get, and that's why employees love using us.
I know a lot of people can't afford vacations offered as well.
Vacations, they are one of the many services that we offer. And if you think about it, a vacation costs what? $5,000 maybe?
Easily.
At least for a family of 4. So you want to take that cruise to Jamaica or wherever you want to go, you can come through our program, go on that trip in a 3-month period of time. And unlike other options out there in the market, credit cards or whatnot, you're not paying for that vacation 3 years later. You're paying for it in 6 to 12 months.
That's awesome. And any other tools you offer?
Yes, we have several financial wellness partners offered free to the employee, including a personal financial wellness assessment, free credit reporting, and one-on-one coaching.
Really a win-win situation here.
That's right. And don't forget that your job is your credit.
Your job is your credit. I like that. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
And if you'd like more information on Purchasing Power, you can go to the website, and that's purchasingpower.com. I love the name, Purchasing Power. Also go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.